Hi everyone! Welcome back to another video of mine. I feel like it has been forever since I made a video and I miss you guys so much. I know it's weird, we're not seeing each other, but I kind of miss you guys because seeing you comment or watch my videos make me feel very happy. So today's review is going to be about the Burgundy palette from Kylie Cosmetics. And yeah, if you guys want to know what I think about this product, if this is worth it or not, just go ahead and keep on watching. And of course, like what I always do, I'm going to talk about everything. So I just covered that up because I don't want to get murdered. And yeah, so this is what the box packaging looks like. I ordered this October 31st and it arrived November 4, which is pretty darn fast. I was expecting for this to arrive around Christmas or something like that. No, I'm just exaggerating, but yeah, you get the picture. So it arrived less than a week, which is amazing. So this is what it looks like when you open it. And I think you have watched like a gazillion times already on what the box looks like. So it looks like that, and it came along with this thing. When you flip it a little bit, it kind of winks on you. I don't know, for me this is a little, I don't know if you guys keep it or just throw it away, but for me this one has a lot of, I don't know if you can tell, but there's kind of like a damage in here and here. So I don't know if I still wanted to keep this because I don't want to be too sentimental, because me, sometimes I'm being too sentimental. I keep the box, I keep everything, and everything, my house is just going to look like a mess, if you guys know what I mean. So at the back it says, I couldn't wait to share my new eyeshadows with you. I hope you adore them as much as I do. I love you. Why am I laughing? I'm such a loser. I've actually got a free Kind Majesty with this one. It's kind of like her promotion around Halloween, so I'm so happy about that. And if you guys wanted to, for me to do a review about that, I would be gladly to do. Why is my English sucks right now? Shit. So this is what the box packaging of the eyeshadow palette looks like. It is very similar to that carton that we have seen a while ago that tilts. You know what? Let me get that shit. So it looks like that. So on the sides you have this metallic design going on, kind of like a purple metallic thing, and it says here the Burgundy palette. So if you guys have been with me in this channel, this is how I really do it. I talk about everything about the palette as if you are holding the palette. So if you find this boring, you can always go ahead and skip. I will be putting markers on my description box, okay? So at the back, it looks like this. It says here, made in the USA, Dubai, LA, New York. Some ingredients that you guys might want to check just in case you guys are allergic to something. And you will be getting 9 eyeshadows out of this palette, and each eyeshadow is 1.40 grams. Just open this baby up. So this is my first Kyshadow. I didn't get the first one because this just came out when I saw it, and I've just decided to buy this one instead because I think pretty much everybody know already that the 350 has all of the colors in the first palette. So I just decided to get this one. So I was torn between the Anastasia Beverly Hills or this one. And since the Anastasia is not available around that time, I just went ahead and buy this one. And hey, it's free shipping. $42 free shipping. I just can't say no. And there's a free Kind Majesty, which is crazy. So at first I thought they are going to put a mirror here, but you know, if you are a makeup collector or a makeup addict, you pretty much won't care about that, because what we care about is the product itself. And we have a lot of mirrors in the house, and we usually do our makeup in our vanity table anyways. So these are the shades. Of course, I will be doing finger swatches and brush swatches. The name of the shades are in the back. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started before you guys die in boredom. So I'm gonna start with the shade Naked. This is a beautiful, kind of like a champagne-y color. Oh my gosh, that is really nice. That glided so smoothly, like, whoa. And then I'm gonna go with the shade, what's this? Beach. You know, I just wish that these shades are just at the bottom of each palette because I'm having a hard time tilting it over and over. And the next shade that everybody's going crazy about is Penny. This is the orangey, kind of like a brown orangey color. And then the next shade that I have here is LA. To tell you guys honestly, there's none of these shades that you have not seen before in the market. So I think the people will really buy this are those mostly Kylie Jenner fans. But I'm not like a diehard Kylie Jenner fan or anything like that. But I'm a makeup lover, so I bought it. So this one is burgundy. Most of these shades feels dry, but the pigmentation is amazing in my opinion. If I have enough money, I will definitely buy a better camera, but right now I'm using my iPhone 6s. I mean, it's not that bad, but I think a DSLR will make such a huge difference for my channel, but you know, I don't have the budget yet. So maybe if everything goes well in the future, I might want to go ahead and invest more on that one. So this shade is, did I mention it earlier? Oh, okay, LA. And then let's go to the next shade, which is Almond. I love the matte shades on this palette already. Like, I cannot. They're super gorgeous. And then the next shade that I have here is New York. So you have, hold on. It's a beautiful color as well. Everything, you know what I like about this palette is that everything is just something that I know that I would really use. But I think the only thing that's missing in this palette is a light matte shade. But I think the beach color is going to be enough for that. And the next shade, the last shade is Brick. So it's kind of like a dark brown, kind of like a reddish shade. So here in this palette, you will be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matte shades and 4 shimmery shades. Just gonna give you a closer look. They are very gorgeous in person. Each eyeshadow would cost you around $4, less than $5. I haven't included the tax, but you get the picture. Sometimes when you buy at MAC, per eyeshadow is $6, so it is basically the same. So it's going to be literally on your personal preference whether you are going to like this or not. I am a matte shade, but just by looking at this palette, I think I'm really missing like one matte shade for my transitioning, because I really don't like transitioning with something that's shimmery. And just by looking at this palette, the lightest shade in this palette is this one, which is shimmery. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the brush swatches. I'm just going to fast forward this one, okay? I'm going to do everything in order again. So if you guys are new to my channel, on this side there is a base. I have set it with, there is a foundation, and I have set it with a loose powder, and this one is just bare skin. So you guys could see the difference with and without a primer, but you can see all of my swatches. There's not much of a difference in my opinion. Without the base, the eyeshadows look so beautiful. Here are your brush swatches. As you can see, the first shade and the second shade does not appear as much as the rest of the shades, probably because I just did something like this. But let me go ahead and try again if it works, if you are going to, as if like literally use it on your eyes. It's actually not that bad. So this shade, I'm not building this up just because so you guys, it's not like I really love this palette or anything like that, but sometimes the color appears, it depends on the skin that you have, if I make sense. So it actually blends with my skin, that's why you can't see it that much, as well as the finger swatches. Do you get what I mean? So going to the next shade that didn't appear as much. So if you're, let's say you're using it on your crease and you're doing this motion, this is something that you'd expect. As you can see, even without a primer, for me, I find this still pigmented. And this is the aftermath. So just so you guys know, I did not sell my soul to do this review, okay? And nobody would pay for me because I'm not really that famous. So in my opinion, I really don't find them very powdery at all. Look at that. I've done so many reviews before with eyeshadow palettes, and I can definitely tell you guys, this is really not that powdery. I strongly believe that they have changed the formula from the first palette that they have. So good job on that. So I'm starting to really like this palette because, I mean, without a primer, come on, look at it, right? Without a primer, I mean, look at the swatches. So it's just going to be a personal preference if you are going to like this palette or not. Either way, no one is forcing you to buy it anyway. So don't get, you see what I mean? Because I didn't buy this palette because I love Kylie or anything like that. What I've said, I'm just a makeup addict and I love the colors, and the Anastasia is not available around that time, but I'm still thinking of getting the Anastasia even if I have a lot of makeup already, because I still want to review that. Because the only way that you will find something that if it's truly good or not is for you to find it out yourself. Even if you watch other videos, we are all different, we all have different preferences. It can work to some people, it can work to someone else, it could not work for me, it could not work for you, you know what I mean? So even if I've seen that this is good from someone, I still want to try it out myself because that's just me. So yeah, let's go ahead and try this on our eyes. So for my wash color, I'm going to get this shade Naked. This is the lightest shade in the palette. At first I thought this was shimmery, and then I started to use it all over my lid, to my brow bone, and this finish is kind of like satiny. It's not bad at all for a transition shade. So I'm already pleased with the palette overall. So I really don't care if there's a matte shade or not, but this one is just fine. And then after that, I'm going to get this beach shade and apply that on my crease, because as usual, I'm going to intensify my crease. I'm going to start with the light matte brown, and then after that, I'm going to use Penny. So far, so good. Everything blends very perfectly. As you guys notice, I didn't even put a primer and everything blends well. And then I'm going to get the burgundy shade in the middle. This is also a matte shade. And I'm going to put that on my outer V. And later on, I will put that on the inner corners of my eyes and drag that to connect to the crease that I just made. And I'm going to leave the center clear, what? And then I'm going to get LA, which is a kind of like a metallic shimmery burgundy color, which is absolutely pretty. So I really don't want to wear some burgundy shades before because I'm very hesitant with that. I don't think I can pull it off, but what's the sense of me buying this palette if I'm not going to use those shades, right? So the color that I'm putting on under my eyes is called Dubai. It's a very nice gold color. Like, wow. And then after this, I'm just going to put on eyeliner and put on some whore lashes, and I will be right back. So this is the final look that I have created today using this palette. I know this is a little bit expensive knowing that you will only get 9 shades, but I think it is going to take too long for you guys to hit the pan on this one because the eyeshadows on this palette are really pigmented. They are not kidding at all. And you know what? 0 fallouts. I was expecting a fallout a while ago. That's the reason why I was using a flat brush for the shimmery ones, and then I used a fluffy brush one, and it worked out just fine. So I absolutely love it. $42, free shipping. I really think that's a good deal. And yes, I really do think that this palette is worth it, even without a mirror, even if the packaging is pretty basic, made out of a carton box. It doesn't really matter because the product is really amazing for me. So that sums it up for today, guys. I am so sorry for not uploading every day. Like what I have mentioned on my last video, my mother and my sister is here in the States, so I have to give them all the attention, and I have to, you know, spend my time with them. And of course, I do not have any privacy at all in the house. Johnny and I are only living in an apartment, so hopefully in the future we can have our very own house so that I can have my very own studio. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if you are still not part of the Sassy family, go ahead and subscribe. I upload Mondays to Fridays, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you, bye. Oh, by the way, probably like around December, we're gonna go back with our normal routine, like Mondays to Fridays videos. But yeah, just turn your post notifications on, because probably like next week or the next few days, I will be uploading like reviews and stuff and videos. What's that? But yeah, thank you guys, and yeah, I miss you guys. Bye, I love you. I am so weird. I miss you guys. Bye, I love you. What? Bye.